Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Judith, a beauty artist based in Nigeria. If you're new here, please don't make it your last by clicking the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me today. So today's video is an updated brow tutorials. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my brows these days. This is I found myself not wanting stress. I just opt for the soft life. So let's get into what today's video is about. First thing I do is I apply powder, her exact shade of powder on the brow area. In this video, I'm using the Harvin Gold Powder Palette and the Vicabel brush. I'll just leave the number in the description box or in this video. Then brush the brows upwards. I'll leave it arranged, and then I'm going in with my David's pencil. I let this pencil, your pencil must be very sharp, like as sharp as possible. Then I just outline it because I don't want stress. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I just want to get done with my brows and just move. So I just outline it, light sketch, light sketch, and I make sure I don't overline or underline. So this is, I'm just following the where her brows started from, and I do the same thing on the top of the brows. I just outline it very lightly because I don't want the brows to be dark. If you apply pressure, you're going to achieve a dark brows, and I'm opting for a natural brow, so I don't want it to be dark, and her brows already are full, so if you go in dark, she's going to look funny. So I just make sure I try as much as possible to make my sketch very light. So after sketching, I just fill into the brows, the areas where she doesn't have hairs. You're doing this with another brush, like a very sharp pencil, another pencil, like a very sharp pencil. I usually have like 3 sharp pencils on my hand when doing my brows because I don't want to be going back and forth with sharpening my pencils. I just fill that in light stroke in the areas where she has less hairs. So I did the same thing on the other part of the brow. So now it's time to conceal. For concealing her brows, I'm using the Zaron concealer in deep, using my Vicabel flat brush to conceal her brows. So guys, this is what her brows looks like before the concealer. So you have to try as much as possible to make your brows to be beautiful. So even without concealer, your client or your model or even yourself can carry the brows out. So I'm using this slim angled brush from Vicabel. So I just apply it. I try to not to take so much concealer into the brows because concealer can make or destroy your brows. So I just put the excesses on her brow bone, then start going into the brows, into her brow bone to conceal the brows. While concealing the brows, I hold down her eye area so her skin doesn't move when I'm concealing the brows like I'm doing in the video. I just hold it down so her skin doesn't move. But then for the beginning part of her brows, I'm using the exact shade of foundation I used to contour her nose area to define the beginning part of the brows because I don't want that area highlighted. The only area I want highlighted is her brow bone, like you can see in the video. I just highlight only her brow bone because that's the only area that should be highlighted. Next, I'm going to be blending that out with a blending brush. I don't let my concealer on the eye area get tacky before blending because it's going to dry out. Already when I'm concealing, it was taking time, so it was already getting tacky before I blend, so you don't necessarily need to let it get tacky before you blend. So I'm doing the same thing on the other brows, defining or concealing with my Zaron concealer in deep with my Vicabel angled brush. Then on the beginning part of the brows, I use the same shade of contour. I use the contour her nose to do the same thing. Now for the top of her brows, I'm just going to have my beauty puff, powder puff on my finger because I don't want to leave fingerprints on her skin, because definitely my fingers are going to touch her skin, so I don't want to have or leave fingerprints on her face. So concealing the top of the brows, sometimes it's not necessary, most times it's not necessary because I already have a clean sketch. So but Judith must do too much, like I must be extra, so I just go ahead to conceal the top of the brows. But in most cases I don't do that, but for the purpose of this video I just conceal the top of the brows, and because I felt like it, so this is perfect for me. So I'm just going to head to the other brows to conceal or define the top of the brows. And when defining the top of the brows, you need to have like almost nothing on your brush because you don't want to pack product on that area, so have almost nothing on the brush. So I'm just going to go on the other brows and try to define the top to make it look like the other and clean it as well. So guys, this is the outcome of the brows, natural as I wanted it, very easy to achieve. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. Please give this video a very big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you're here too. Please follow my other social media platform, and I will see you guys in my next one.